Okay, cool. Is there room to turn around and come back? It's a little tight through here, but I can keep moving my elbows through, so. I'm too old for this, dude. I am too old for this.
Too old for this. That's a very interesting choice of words, because it's almost as if he's insinuating that there's an age where suddenly this becomes less clinically insane to be doing. Let's talk about these cave diving influencers, because I can't escape them. It seems like in the past month, the entire internet has collectively woke up together and just realized, what the fuck are these guys doing? And if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, there's a lot of these people who make videos online where they're going down into caves. And keep in mind, this is not a new thing. This has been going on for a very long time. And they're finding the most claustrophobic spaces possible, and they're squeezing through it to the point where you're watching the video and your hands are getting sweaty. You're like, how the fuck are these guys going to get out of here if somebody gets stuck? And the truthful answer is sometimes they don't fucking get out. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I mean, some of these people get so deep into these fucking caves, you would think they're looking for a legendary rock type Pokemon that's going to suck your dick clean. But there's nothing. There's no end goal. There's no prize. And if you ever watch one of these 20-minute videos of these guys, they keep pushing their luck, right? They'll squeeze through 5 impossible crevices, let's say. And then they're finally reaping the rewards, you know, seeing some new territory, some beautiful rocks. And then you think it's over, but then the guy with the camera, with the GoPro on his head, is like, ooh, a new crevice. Let me sneak into that one too. And then he just keeps doing that. These guys just genuinely live for being in small spaces. It's what they love to do. And it's not like you could just bully them into making smarter, safer choices, because if you shoved them in a locker, they would probably just come. The dynamic of these videos are also hilarious to me, because there's always the camera guy who's way more into it. And then there's like a friend who's kind of along for the ride, but he more so just, I don't know, wants to hang out with the camera guy. Like after 5 minutes of cave diving, one of the dudes is always just like, maybe we should turn around. I think we did enough cave diving today. And then the dude with the GoPro is like, no, I gotta keep going. And he finds fucking 10 more crevices to squeeze into like a fucking octopus.
His feet can't even point upwards.
Oh, dang.
That is crazy.
Oh, now I'm really late.
Brother, who is saving you if you get stuck? A fucking Roomba? What else can even fit down there? And there has been a huge uptick in memes in regards to people who enjoy this hobby. So why the random spark in memes in regards to cave diving? Well, it's because there's been a recent resurfacing of a very famous and tragic cave diving story. And I think the reason why it's resurfacing and kind of, you know, making its rounds on TikTok is because of the name of it. It's called the Nutty Putty incident. And it's a silly name. For such a tragic story, it's a silly name. That's why it's going viral. And the incident, I actually didn't even realize that this happened until like today when I was looking it up. But I subconsciously have seen the picture of the incident so many times because it's mainstream at this point. And the Nutty Putty Cave incident, it happened in 2009, so a pretty long time ago. And this guy named John Jones was exploring a cave. The cave being called the Nutty Putty Cave, right? That's why this whole incident is called that. And he was exploring, more specifically, a birth canal, which is pretty much what you fucking expect. It's so small, the crevice, that it looks like a birth canal, right? And he gets lost while he's doing this, and he gets caught stuck upside down. And he was in that inverted position for 28 hours or something like that. And he eventually, because he was in this inverted position, there was issues with blood flow, and all the blood was rushing to his head and his upper body, and he ended up dying from cardiac arrest. It was a very tragic situation, but you know, being it happened so long ago, and I guess younger people are hearing about this for the first time, I think people thought the name was funny, so it started going viral. So I think that's why people are suddenly like realizing how crazy this hobby is, because Yeah, cave diving. I don't even know if this hobby's called cave diving. I keep calling it that, but I'm pretty sure it has a different name. It's been around for so long, but it's resurfacing because of the fact that the name of this incident is so crazy, and I think it resonated with the younger crowd on TikTok. But that brings me to this, because there's countless times where cave diving has gone wrong, but one that really comes to mind for me, because this story became pretty mainstream because of the fact that Elon Musk got involved. He like started calling some dude a pedo. I don't even really know what that was about. The Thailand cave incident, right? I want to talk about this because if there's ever a PSA to not be doing this, it's this story right here. It happened in 2018, and it was when there was a soccer team of a bunch of little boys. I think there was 12, 13 of them, all from the age of 11 to 16. And they were led by their 25-year-old soccer coach into a cave. I think it was like because it was some kid's birthday or some shit. I don't know why they're in a cave. I don't know why a 25-year-old man is taking 12 little boys into a cave. But that's besides the point, right? They go into this cave, and then there's a bunch of rain, right? And the cave starts flooding. So they go in deeper to get away from the water, and then the water follows them. They go in deeper. This pattern keeps happening. They end up so far in the cave because they're trying to get away from the water that they eventually becomes a problem. They can't get out. And they're stuck in this cave for over a week. I think it was 9 days or something like that. And they're fucking drinking water that's dripping from the fucking ceiling. Imagine that. Surviving off of that. And I only bring this story up for this point right here. Everybody was saved. Divers came in, they saved all the boys, they saved the coach. But 2 people who were trying to help these kids and this coach ended up dying. So, if anything, shouldn't be doing this, because if you get stuck, there's going to be people coming after you who you're now putting their lives in danger. That's how I think about it. Now, given the information we know now of how insanely bad these situations can turn out, look how fucking crazy this guy is for dragging his kids into his retarded hobby.
We're going caving down there. Oh, isn't it nice in here?
That's like fungus.
Yeah, you know what else is nice? Mini golf and fucking arcades. Okay, you don't gotta be cave diving with 10-year-olds.
With water on it. I'm a little nervous now. Now that I think about it.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm glad I lost that weight.
Did he just ignore his son saying that he's scared? His son was just like, hey, Dad, I think I'm kind of scared. I'm a little nervous now that I'm thinking about it. He's like, damn, I've been looking good ever since I lost that weight. I can't wait to go home and fuck your mother. Stop being such a pussy, Jimmy. Keep being a pussy, I'm gonna fuck her extra loud tonight. You're not gonna be able to sleep.
Oh, you guys are so little.
I thought this was gonna.
Come on, Tom.
Yeah!
Okay, Nathan.
I farted it.
Go for it. Oh, I can taste it in here, Tom. Cave gas.
We're gonna ignore that part, because that's the least of our worries here. I mean, am I the crazy one for thinking that this guy's crazy? I just couldn't see myself theoretically bringing my children into a situation. I feel like your one job is to keep your kids safe. So I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Yeah, so cave diving, it's insane. But, I mean, to each his own. At the end of the day, just do whatever the fuck you want. Just maybe don't bring your kids cave diving with you. Okay, can we agree on that? Anyways, if you made it to the end, thank you guys so much for watching. And maybe I'll see you next time.